Welcome to the stage, Socrates.
MC Christos. Yeah, without him, we wouldn't be in this park. We'd be in another park somewhere. So yeah, my name is Socrates. I am an American.
Yay!
I keep hoping, you know what I mean? One day, one day. I'm still filled with hope. It's just the way I am. But I'm also Greek. My dad's Greek, and people ask if my name is supposed to be mine or not. It's actually a family name. My grandfather was Socrates, and then my dad's middle name is Socrates, so it's supposed to be my first name as well. But my mom thought I'd get teased, and her solution was to give me another Greek name that nobody's heard of. Yeah, Kimon. Anybody? No. See? If you care, by the way, he saved the Athens State 2 out of 3 times. When he had no chance to win, he won the first 2 battles that he had no chance to win. He lost that 3rd one, and they excommunicated him. What kind of gratitude is that? That's the person she wanted to name me after. But I've been here since 2009, and if you wanted about this thing, if you haven't seen me, I was forced to learn a Dutch word. That word is aangereden, which painfully means to be ran into. Used in a sentence, ik ben aangereden door een scooterklotser. It sounds funny. It was absolutely no fun to do whatsoever. It means I got ran into by an asshole on a scooter. And he ended up breaking my bone up to the top there. I went for a little flight. The flying part was fun. Did not stick the landing. Not even slightly. And so it's a bit broken in here, and it's been months. And they just gave me this thing and some pain pills. Started with the morphine, which was my favorite part of this whole endeavor, and they offered me morphine. Yes, I'd like some morphine. Ever since then, it's been sort of downhill. But anyway, it kind of works a bit, but not really good. So on stage, I kind of use this because if not, it can hurt. And you really need your brain to do this. It's not just easy. Without a brain, it's really hard to go on with anything. And sometimes this thing hurts so damn much. It's like I've had basically an abusive boyfriend relationship going here. Kind of like one of those borderline people. Like for a while, I really complained when I put my pants on. You put on one leg and it would like pop and snap, hurt like a son of a bitch. It's like, go ahead, do the other leg now. So I have more sympathy for anybody who's stuck in a relationship like that. And that got better, but that doesn't like when I take the key out of the pipe. It's like, leave the key in. So that's why I use this song on stage. And so I've been, like I said, I've been here since 2009. I've been doing other materials. Let me think about it. I've got to read from my list, but I want to do weirder things that I've been doing. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's one thing I think about. Anybody else ever done the blue band? Any other blue band people here? You've done one? Would you break it twice? Yeah, the ultimate Dutch solution for anything with your arm. Yeah, take this thing, and it's modern because it's got Velcro. If you've ever been hurt or you hurt your arm, you will get a blue band. I have a second one because I broke my hand 10 years earlier. On my 6 years, I break something. On my 6 years old, I broke this leg. When I was 46, I broke the hand, and at 56, I broke the arm. Woo! So if you're younger than 56 and healthy, I'm jealous of shit of you. But, so yeah, I was, actually had recently found out another word I didn't know. See, it tries to help. It's like my 4-year-old child. It really, really wants to help. I have to keep it under control, because otherwise it'll help. I mean, it's not good at anything like a 4-year-old. You hand it something, and it hits the ground almost instantly. But I've been using the word Dutch, the word for frequently, a lot. You know that word? If you know your Dutch at all, it's vaak, F-A-A-K. So when it hurts, I just yell out frequently. But I do it in Dutch. Fuck! Yeah. But again, life is a hard thing. I'm learning lessons as I keep living, and it's a hard lesson to learn as you try to figure out your life. I'm still good at it. One of the most important things is like keeping your stress levels lower, and this is not helping on my stress levels at all. But one of the most important things, you want to maintain a work and life balance. And one of the most important lessons is you should never take your work home with you. And this applies doubly if you're a kindergarten teacher. You guys are really bad parents. But yeah, I'm not really religious at all. I mean, you know, unless the guy's got a gun. I can be flexible. But I was baptized Greek Orthodox as a baby. It was no real big deal though. They put me in a bowl and the priest poured olive oil over me. Honestly, I could have been a salad. Yeah. So, who's here having really good sex? Who's a great sex partner? You know, anybody got their own OnlyFans page out there? Yeah. See, I could use tips or pointers. Recently, my wife was complaining that, the sex was what she called no good. So I asked, should we seek professional help? And she said, no. She said, I need professional help. I can take a hint, So I went out and I saw a prostitute. And when we were done, she gave me my money back. She said she didn't know what that was. It wasn't sex. I'm thinking about, getting a second opinion. So, so again, we're trying to argue with the wife, trying to make it up to her. I thought I had a solution to it. I said to her, honey, sweetie, sugar pop. Well, I had forgotten her name. Yeah, these are some old stuff I don't do that much anymore. Now you know why, right? But you do the park a couple times. You're like, hey, open mic, do different things. So it's like, like I don't do hygiene, if you can tell. If I can't spell it, I don't do it. I can spell checkers, goddamn you bastard. But, so it's like, I don't know about you, but like pretty much all my relationships, they've all ended the same way. Like that French play. You know the one I mean? Les Miserables. You too? Not yet, no. But I worked it out. We were able to figure out how to live in perfect harmony together. All I had to do was understand that it was in fact our money. See, I learned at some point it was better not to do strange jokes that take a little while for people to get, especially when everyone has different levels of English, But I thought today I'd dust some of these little suckers off just for you. Working pretty good, right? Yeah, thanks again. Yeah, so the weird thing is I learned so many things from my wife. It was strange that I forgot her name, but actually she taught me how to be a minimalist. All right, since the divorce. I'm not really religious. I think it's odd that people get so excited about religion. Everyone's all built up on the second coming of Christ. I don't get that, I came twice the other day. Nobody threw me a party. Nobody even helped. I had to do it myself. I mentioned God a few times. And I think I'm going to close, we're towards the end here. I'm going to close on my thing here about the fact that a little while ago a friend of mine was asking me about, our history, asking when did I lose my virginity? What happened the first time I had sex? And I have to say, I don't actually remember the first time I had sex. It was just such an overwhelming experience for me, I had never been to prison before. But I learned a lot of things, I found out in a lot of ways being straight and being gay, they're not that different, I'll give you an example. As a straight man, I can't get laid. It's the shoulder. But, however, as a gay man, I choose not to get laid. Yeah, see the difference. At the end of the night, the end result is exactly the same. But the difference is empowering. You see, now I get to be the stuck-up little bitch who's too good to suck a dick. Ain't on a 5-5 note. That's the thing. That's where you want to go out on a positive, big boom of explosion. So in the end, I found out that comedy's a lot like sex. And the more I do it, the more I think that's true. Because I was really excited about coming here tonight. Now that I came, it was a bit anticlimactic. But I'm hoping to one day come again. Thanks so much for being here. My name is Socrates Inglessis. Thank you so much. Give it up for Socrates. And killed it.